All right. So, Sunday morning. Well, I guess Sunday afternoon for you.
Yep. 2 in the afternoon here.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Got to turn off my volume. There we go. All right. So, how's the cover coming along? Pretty great there by the looks of it. Is that just about done?
It's got a lot of work, but it's
It's
like
hard to
all
talk.
the line work, really. Hair
Oh yeah.
detailing, and this big ass gun. Yeah,
That'll take a little while.
it's basically I outline a bunch of it.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Fridge and John in the chat. How's it going, guys?
Welcome, guys.
Well. Hey, Monty.
Do it.
And I guess okay won't be able to show up for these anymore because he's scheduled for Sundays now. So that's a bit of a drag.
Was it a holiday thing?
Schedule change at work, I think.
Oh, for like December or permanently?
Oh, it's for OK Comics. Is one of the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounded like it was a permanent thing. So it's a drag if you can't show up on Sunday. I need all the talkers I can get in here because I can't do it myself most of the time.
Oh, you're pretty good on your own.
Yeah. Let's see here. Go. Well, he's one of the talkers, Monty. Yeah. Again, it's helpful because if I'm here on my own, or even with I guess where I'm supposed to be hosting, it's a different thing where it's somebody else hosting. Because then if I'm quiet for a minute, that's okay. That's on them.
Hi, I'm Peter Palmiotti.
Oh shit! Yeah, we should do introductions, shouldn't we? Fuck's sake. Okay. So I'm Mitch, and this is Peter Palmiotti, and we're drawing Blood Force stuff, which is the hot new Kickstarter that is ending in about 6 days.
Less than a week.
Yeah.
You ever think you get here?
I depended on the day. There were days where I was like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna get like 20,000, and like I won't have to work anymore. And there's days like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be lucky if I reach halfway, I think. So this is a pretty good medium.
Yeah. What's it at? I didn't look at it today.
Oh, it's at about 115%. I think, yeah.
So in regards to reaching color,
Yeah, we got to reach about 138%. I did the calculation earlier. If we want to reach, although I'm thinking if I get within a couple $100, I might make up the difference myself. We'll have to see.
cough it up. He'll cough it up, folks.
Well, that won't happen, you know. It'll very clearly get there now, right?
The best comic king.
Hey, Comic King, how you doing, man?
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I definitely would love to see it in color.
Yeah, no, me too. Like if I got to set it up black and white, that's how it's going to be. But I really preferred it for the colors to kind of make up for any of the mistakes there. Go the Liefeld route. Have him have the color fill in all the blanks.
That's what Rob feels, you know. Color covers it all.
Yep. No. It makes most of the drawing unnecessary. Because that's why people want to read comics. It's just for the colors.
Oh my! It's like, if you've seen the new Youngblood at all, the coloring is stupid insane.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it, and it's just well, I mean, it's the same thing he's been doing for years now, where just he finds ways to draw less each time.
Well, he does a lot of work. If it's like him doing cover work with somebody,
I don't think he does anymore.
well, maybe it's been a while, but
yeah,
he was putting in some work.
He used to put in more work in the on the cover than on the interior.
Yeah.
No, like these days he has like 2 to 3 go-tos max that he has for covers. And then, yes, and none of them require a whole lot of figuring anything out.
Right. He does the Captain America pose, right?
I think he stays away from that one now.
Tits out.
Now, favorite is guy standing in semi-action pose with floating heads around him. That's the one he likes the most. A bunch of keys on his keyboard. Monty's like, he invented Deadpool. He doesn't have to put in effort anymore. Exactly.
No, he was all sad. I don't think he got invited to the last Deadpool.
Oh, well, not the it's like the after party or something.
Right. Yeah.
He got snubbed on that. And that made him decide that he's not doing anything to do with Marvel anymore, I think. Until the next time they offer him money.
or he wants to sell some books or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Well, you know, it is a business.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is a businessman.
Yep. You know, if there's one thing Rob knows, it's how to sell himself. So.
So if you didn't know, I'm inking cover 6 just in time.
Yep. not to put you on a schedule there or anything. Yeah. Yeah, the wraparound cover for number 6. Whatever many covers I'll have on that one. Just the first one had 4. And I mean, I hadn't even been doing alternate homage covers or anything like that by that point.
And you just add one for every issue. So
Maybe. It gets out of control pretty quick. Might be up to like, yeah, it could be up to 10 by like issue 5 or 6.
Nice.
Yeah, Monty was asking what's he doing now. It's not Snake Eyes. Now he's doing his a new Youngblood thing. Snake Eyes has been done for a little while. Actually, Rob Norton's covering that over on his channel.
Yeah, I was watching that, and I realized I was like looking at the artwork, and I was like, the artwork's pretty good. It's like, oh yeah, it's old.
It's interesting because I mean, like he's going largely with like he's just kind of decided that storytelling is for suckers, and like I'm gonna put a giant shot of the main character on just about every page because that's what people want to see, and I don't think he's really wrong.
The art of storytelling.
Yeah.
It's lost to the many.
Well, yeah, no, I get like, hey, Biff's in here too. Yeah, the inks are looking great. They're nice and they look pretty slick.
Thanks.
I got D-Man in the chat too.
Yeah, been watching football. Well, the big game's coming up, I guess. It depends who you're watching. Okay. Isn't that what happens Thanksgiving?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. Is there a big game? I think like there could be. I wouldn't know.
Some people call it the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Not that I follow football.
No, me neither. Apparently, the Grey Cup was recently too. That's the Canadian Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I missed out on that. I think we got last I checked, we had 7 teams, which is an odd number, but
it's a magic number.
There you go.
Yay, sports ball.
Yeah. It was funny. Just to get back to life, because that's always kind of an endless topic of conversation for me. I can go for a while on that. Like there's a long time where I got like frustrated with him for not trying.
Right.
And then realized, like, you know what? If he tried, it wouldn't make a difference because it wouldn't make a difference for the people who don't like his work. They still wouldn't like his work, and it wouldn't make a difference for the people who do like. If anything, it might potentially hurt sales if he tried to change his style. So he's just going to do the same thing over and over again.
I mean, it's not so much change his style; it's just put in a little effort.
Yeah, but like at this point, it's like, why? Like the people who buy his stuff are gonna buy his stuff regardless of the effort level. So might as well make the effort level minimal, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
like I don't agree, but I think I see the thinking.
Like if John Byrne was still penciling a book.
I think he is right now.
Well, for Marvel, like
yeah.
He might be doing like what he was doing on She-Hulk. Not as much effort.
No, I only ever saw the the first issue of She-Hulk, so I had that one.
I didn't collect it. I don't really go for. Typically, I don't go for funny books.
Yeah.
You know, like it mostly doesn't work. Like what you're doing is, you know, like specific, making fun of Image, which I can get behind.
Yeah. Yeah, a few people can.
You know, it's like, but if I'm going to pick up a She-Hulk comic, I want it to be real. I want it to be like, you know, I really
Sincere,
want
yeah.
to see where they can take this character and do things with her. You know, like I watched the series,
Oh, yeah.
the streaming show. Parts of it were excellent. Parts of it were so silly.
Yeah. I think I checked out some of that. It's just like I'm not interested in this.
The horrible
Not
thing
sure who
is,
this is. Yeah, not sure who this is for.
yeah, I love the actress, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. That's okay. I mean, I don't think there's too many Marvel things that any of the MCU stuff or all of that. Oh, somebody mentioned NFL Super Pro. I remember that one.
Is that a commercial? Yeah.
No, that was a comic that came out in like '93 or something.
Oh, right. For a second, I thought they were talking about like where they had the dogs in between the Super Bowl. I don't know.
I forgot all about that thing. When was that? I gotta add that to my cart. I already looked at this at the Mr. T comic. NFL Super Pro is the next step.
There you go.
91. There we go.
It was a very good year.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was the year I got into comics. I love that year.
Well, that's when I started working in comics.
Oh, there you go. That must have been why I got into it.
Yeah. I told you this story, right? Like essentially, my brother called me up one day. Oh, this is when you were doing the Black Panther review. It's Mark Texiera.
Is it pronounced Texiera?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't pronounce it the way you were, but it was a little hard.
Well, I always pronounced it Texiera when I was young because I never heard it, and then I heard somebody saying Teixeira, and it's okay, that's possible. So let's go with that.
I mean, as far as I know, but who am I? I just worked with him briefly. But yeah, so
that kind of gives you a leg up on the rest of us. But.
a little bit.
Yeah.
My brother called me up. He's like, "Hey, you want to make a couple extra bucks? I'm helping my friend Mark out. He's working on Ghost Rider. He's got to finish an issue this weekend." That whole deal.
That's wild.
So we went up to the bullpen to throw pages at each other and get like half a book done.
Do you remember which issue it was?
I wish I did. If I really like research it, maybe I could figure it out. But nothing really rings a bell. Yeah. There were lots of skulls. And
there might have been some fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that Ghost Rider run of his, that's my favorite work of his.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
I think it's the best version of Ghost Rider that's ever been done.
Yeah, it's like, now they changed the character. I don't know what for, but like, I don't like the new look, and looks stupid.
I don't know what version of Ghost Rider they got these. I know there's like Cosmic Ghost Rider going around.
Yeah,
And like, I don't know what the deal is anymore, so I just kind of stay out of it.
Yeah. I think supposedly they're gonna have Ghost Rider in the next Marvel movie.
Sorry, what about the next Marvel movie?
The Ghost Rider is going to be in it.
Oh, okay. Are they still making Marvel movies?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's at least one more.
Okay.
If it fails miserably, then that will be it. But Nick Cage is the best version of Ghost Rider. Actually, I loved the best part of that whole movie was the transformation.
Oh, the Ghost Rider movie?
Yeah, I thought it was an excellent transformation.
I thought those were fun.
Yeah.
And he and Nicolas Cage just losing his goddamn mind, as he does.
That's his job.
Yeah. And he does it very well. Yeah. Comic King was saying, where was it? Got Tony from Hack the Movie to show, yeah. Well, I appreciate the effort, man. That's awesome. I may have put this at too much of an angle to actually. That's the thing. Come up with panel ideas like, yeah, that'll be great, and then ink part of it, and then go, wait a minute, and then start trying to figure out perspective. maybe not the most ideal way to go about things.
No, but tell you what,
makes for some fun comics, I suppose.
Well, that was the loss of gravity or something happened.
Yeah. Maybe come up with a couple of interesting solutions every once in a while. So. Or one where like I don't know, fucked up the perspective on something, didn't realize it until it was mostly inked, and went, oh crap, and so I like decided to. This is on like the Clerk ship. Decided to mess up the floor like it had been bombed, and like it was canted now on one side. And it's like if you looked really close, you realize it doesn't work. But at first glance, it's like that's not too bad.
Well, it's comics. You're allowed here and there to screw it up.
Well, not only that, but like the whole conceit for the book is we're making fun of the image stuff and by doing image stuff. So,
yep.
Not paying attention to perspective. I think that's kind of a theme. And most of those guys are pretty good at that, but any kind of lapse I could just kind of hand wave away as, yeah, no, I was making fun of things.
Yeah. I always thought the best artist was Wallace Pistachio.
The best artist was which?
However you pronounce his name. The one that really didn't do a lot of work. Wetworks.
Oh, I was gonna say that could be a couple of guys, but
well,
Portacio.
Yeah, Pistachio. What I said.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. He was fantastic. His faces get weird.
Yep. A lot of his stuff gets weird.
Extremely weird, but I mean, he's got the makings of a great artist, but
his page layouts are some of the best. Like, just he comes up with wild shit.
Yeah,
and like very, very dynamic.
But I guess Mark Silvestri is technically probably the best artist. I don't know.
I think so. Mark Silvestri's one of those guys who can draw anything.
Yeah.
And make it look good. You know, like all of them most of them are pretty good. But yeah, no, there's a couple who stand out head and shoulders above it. Like, yeah, so I'd say Silvestri, Portasio is one of the better ones for sure. Keown's up there, I think.
Well, Dale, yeah. He's not one of the original guys, though.
Sorry?
He's not one of the original guys.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, neither's. I guess Wilson was one of the original guys, but he wasn't one of the founders.
Well, I think that's because I don't know what he was.
No, he backed out because I think it was because his sister had health problems. And
yeah, I knew there was some sort of.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. You know. And I loved early Savage Dragon. I picked up first 50, 75 issues, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Newest stuff, not so much, but you got to give the guy credit. Like, he's still doing it.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, I think he's a much more appropriate inheritor of longest running independent, etc., than Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
Because he actually wrote and drew every issue.
Yeah. Todd hired people after a while.
Yeah, it didn't take too long.
He's like, my heart's not really in.
Not so much. I found out there's a new Spawn mobile. I got to put my energy into that.
I mentioned my brother's doing it's a 12-issue Gunslinger Spawn during the Civil War series.
Oh, right now, or
yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think half of it's come out. I don't know. The artist is like, I think he's a painter, maybe.
Okay.
It's like, because I might have read it, but I was like, not really into the art, to be honest.
Yeah. I thought, I was going to say, I thought Brett Booth was doing Gunslinger Spawn, but then again, if Brett Booth kind of needs a bit of time to catch up on something, that doesn't exactly surprise me. John's talking about Jimmy's work on Namor by the looks of it.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was doing the Jay Lee type style.
Yeah, his thought was he's following Jay. He's got to mimic the style.
Yeah, no, I think that was kind of a common thing at the time, which is cool. It's something I didn't really think of a lot of the time when I was buying, but that makes total sense. Trying to make it a smooth transition.
Yeah, I don't think the plan was for Jimmy to take over the series, but
did he end up doing a lot of issues, or?
I don't remember. I think it was just a couple. Okay, easy enough to look up, but as is everything. But
yeah.
Probably when Jay went off to do Hellshock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was interesting at first because he was like work for hire guy for Image.
Yeah, he did some. What was
He
it?
did like Wildcats trilogy and
Yeah, Wildcats trilogy was really good.
Youngblood Strike File, and he was doing Bloodstrike covers for Liefeld.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it was a good time to jump on in there and do anything you could.
They were probably paying some pretty crazy rates for him, I imagine.
Yeah, man. If I lived on the West Coast, I would have walked over and took over the place. But I was East Coast. They didn't know it. It's from a hole in the wall.
That's okay. I mean that the window was pretty short on that, so you didn't have much of a chance on to get in.
So, I was doing another talent search soon.
Who's doing a talent search?
Top Cow.
Oh, are they?
Since, I guess they got the two main titles coming back again.
All right.
I don't know what the hell else
for like 3 issues each, or
yeah, it's supposedly ongoing, like Witchblade and Darkness.
All right.
Don't be jealous.
No, man. Get in there if you can. Get Mark's money.
No, I'm not. I would love to work there at some point, but yeah, right now, not a good time.
Yeah, that's true.
I got over a year's worth of work, which is stupid. I showed off one of the. Well, it's not verses, but they had Wizard Magazine had two different things. They had Last Man Standing and verses.
Right.
To me, it's kind of the same thing. And I did one with Juggernaut versus Lobo.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you posted that.
Yeah. I have
That was a fun one.
One with who's the demon guy? Like he's Mephisto. Mephisto versus Todd's.
Oh, the male bulge.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
I think that's
male bulge. Male bulge. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll post that soon. Yeah, I forget how many of those I did because when you're just in the thick of it and tossing things, you just do them. Because Cal Fury posted. It's like I remember doing that, but not that one. Like, yeah, I get you, man. I don't remember everything I worked on. But did a bunch of them. One of the coolest things was, I don't think anybody saw it, but Wizard Magazine had like 5 different magazines at one point.
Yeah.
One of them was called Inquest, and that was like the D&D.
Yeah.
D&D version. Well, Mike Raringo, he drew just a bunch of single characters.
Okay.
And I inked them, and they put them in the magazine. Actually, I never saw them in the magazine, but I inked a bunch of Ringo stuff, which was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He had some fun lines.
Yeah. I loved his work. Got to meet him once. Really nice guy.
Good stuff.
Yeah. He died young.
Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, I posted one of the covers Jimmy penciled and I inked on my Instagram.
All right.
It was a book called Bruiser. It's actually a Canadian publisher.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that come up here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was one of the things like we did a bunch of things together. Just like I think technically the very first thing I worked on was co-inking a second story in an independent comic.
All right.
It was some sort of sword and sorcery, I think. I don't consider that because it was like me helping my brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, technically we worked on that together. Did some cover work together, some pinups, just random things.
Oh, that's cool.
The coolest thing was, there was multiple X-Men movies back when, the original ones.
Yeah.
Between the first and second movie, before the second movie came out, they had the DVD release of the first movie.
Right.
The first 1,500 copies of that had a mini X-Men comic.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, me and Jimmy co-inked that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that was fun. I think he even saw a copy of it once.
Yeah, that's. I mean, for something like that, that would actually be kind of rare, I guess.
Yeah. That's what do they call that? That's like if Marvel gets you to do like artwork for a cereal box or
promotional kind of stuff.
It's like there's a specific name for it, but wish I would have done more of that because it pays much better.
I would imagine, yeah.
I mean, like the Wizard stuff, I was always happy to do that because like the pieces themselves were smaller than 11 by 17, but got paid like double what my Marvel or DC rate was.
Yeah, I can't complain about that.
Yeah, because the magazine was selling great, and you benefited from it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people got into doing advertising work and whatnot, and it's like that for me is like my advertising work. I never really like dove in 100%.
Yeah.
It was just little things here and there.
I mean, I got the guys who did it. I'm sure that pays very well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like comic rates kind of dried up eventually. So.
Yeah, I mean that's why, like us people doing our own books can potentially make us better money.
Yeah.
You know, not only it's like you make it and you can sell it for the rest of your life, but if it's picked up to be made into anything, then you're definitely the one benefiting from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting because I hear about like guys who are like I don't know, some Marvel or DC book is their dream project, you know. And it's like, man, I've never really sympathized with that exactly. Like I've never had a book where I'm like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to draw Spider-Man. That's my thing. I want, or whatever it is, you know.
Right.
Because I got into like indies pretty young, so like it's like no, the objective is to like make a name for yourself. Like when I got in, Image was just starting pretty much.
Right.
So kind of got hammered in. It's like no, the idea is to make a name for yourself, and then you start your own shit. Then you make all the money that way.
Yeah. Well, you know, I had that dream, like, you know, when I decided to start inking comics, it took me 3 some odd years to get to DC. And then, you know, right after that, I went to Marvel. You know, it wasn't the career I wanted, meaning like, you know, like Aquaman it wasn't consistent throughout. You know, it was like I worked on like 24 books, 24 issues, but they weren't like all in a row. But it was like, it still is the best, longest run of my career.
I mean, it's a good one.
Yeah, but Marvel just threw shit at me because it definitely, of the era, they had multiple pencilers, multiple inkers, multiple colors, letters, everything, because they were just coming out with, I don't even know, like 30 books a month. It was insane at some point.
They would have been like obsessed with shelf space at that time, I think, too.
Yeah, they were just trying to drown the market and beat DC and all that jazz, all the, you know, the business side of it.
Which never works, but yeah.
I mean, I benefited from it. I got work enough to keep me afloat. You know?
Can't complain about that.
But I guess like the gig I cherished the most was working on 2 half issues of Iron Man.
All right.
So you know, there were like 2 art teams. I don't know why they did it this way, but me and Calvary and whatever the other art team was, and so we both did 2 half issues, and it was a great gig.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. That would be surreal working on something like Iron Man, I guess.
Yeah. I've mentioned it, and it's like, you know, literally like 3 o'clock in the morning, working on a 2-page spread of Iron Man armory with like 30 different armors, and I Am Iron Man comes on the radio. Yeah,
that's all right.
It's like nobody else is awake, but yeah. Just try and make my deadline.
Whatever it takes. Yeah. Yeah. John was saying without mainstream comics treat people, dream projects went out the window a long time ago. Yeah, kind of, I guess. But there's still people who say, you know, like, oh yeah, no, I absolutely, you know, this is the book I always wanted. I guess they got to say it, but.
Well, it's something to say. I mean, what else are you gonna say?
Yeah.
My mom forced me to draw comics when I was young.
Now I'm stuck drawing Captain America. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like I grew up in a dictatorship. So now I work on Captain America. You know.
Yep. It's comics life. It'll get you.
I was watching something about electronic arts. You know, electronic arts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being possibly or positively bought out by some
By Sony?
Saudi Arabia prince or something.
Oh, okay.
That is not necessarily a very nice guy. But he's just doing it to. It's more a business reason, and he's not looking to mess with it. But it just added to his list of items.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy what the world's turning into. Like your favorite video game maker is,
Is being funded by a supervillain.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, that's not sad. It's crazy.
That's that's the world we're in.
Yeah.
Just gotta
I mean, I remember when they first came out with games, and they were like the young, inventive, indie video game publisher.
Yeah.
They were really super fancy. It looked like little records with cover art and all this thing.
Oh yeah.
Inside, and it was. And now what they're.
Well, I mean, now it's like they look at you funny if you're looking for physical media. Everything's got to be downloaded. So I mean, I guess there's cover art, but it's not nearly as important as it used to be.
Yeah.
Biff's saying Sony's making a big push on entertainment. All right.
Yeah. Put it
the new way to launder shit.
The last Madden games have sucked. They want to buy up everything. Yeah.
I think if anything, it'd probably be FIFA, but
it's just crazy. Well, I'll do 100 issues of my book, and then they could buy me out.
Yeah, there you go. Gotta get by somehow.
Yeah, as long as I get the movie deal too.
Yeah. Well, just remember to get your points on the net, not the gross. Or is it the other way around? I can never keep track of that. Oh, the gross, not the net. Damn it. Got it wrong. Oh, well.
All gross to me.
Yep.
But, it's like a lot of what I collect nowadays is strictly from crowdfunders and individuals I've been following, and new ones, and it's the independent people.
Yeah. I can't quite remember the last time I was in a comic store. Might have been the last time I was in Ontario, so that would have been a few years ago now.
I joined something yesterday. I forget what it's called. I think it's a guy out in England. Do you know Trello at all?
Doesn't sound too familiar, no.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it's not that brand, but it's something very much like that. It's kind of like we put like a bulletin board where you get index cards and you can move them around. And
Okay.
it's a whole thing where it's good for businesses and large groups of people doing a project.
Yeah.
It's really it's a great site and service and whatnot. Well, this is not Trello, but it's like Trello. It's a different brand. Is sort of the backdrop to the site. It's trying to be the next like Facebook, but without ads. Essentially, you sign on as pro, and it's like whatever, $1 a month.
Right.
So it's like the cheapest sign on, but that helps it. You know, the people making it work on it.
All right.
So if it hits, then it's a great idea, and it's good for all of us. We can collaborate with others and sell books on it, and a bunch of different things.
Yeah. I think Biff knows it. I know Biff's in programming, so
Project management. Yeah. I'll never leave like Facebook. I know, like, I've had friends. Oh, I'm sick and tired of blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep changing it, and it's not as great as it used to be. But meanwhile, like, I have 5,000 close personal friends I'm connected with there.
There you go.
So I'm not leaving anytime soon. Otherwise, I've lost connection with a lot of people I know.
Yeah, that's true. Wiley's asking, what would you guys do if you were given $100,000?
Buy a house.
Yeah, can you do that with $100,000?
A down payment.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure he means $100,000 for. Yeah, I put. It's like I thought about it. It's like if I all of a sudden had like, let's say 10 million.
Yeah.
I'd buy a couple of houses in the town I live, and import some of my friends here.
Yeah.
And then I get a giant storefront and make that a big ass studio, and just give them books to work on.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would even say, like, hey, like, you work with me, you work for me on my books like 50% of the time, and then the other 50% you can work on your own books, or you can work for companies. I don't care.
Yeah.
But we all work in the studio, and like studio environment is really like conducive to improvement of your skills.
I believe it.
Yeah. And plus, like, you're right there with each other, and you can teach each other like, hi, how you doing that?
Yeah. That sounds all right.
I think John says, I know a pretty not bad pencil inker, Peter.
For when your studio starts up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, send me their name. Maybe I'll work with them. Oh yeah, I would definitely do something like that. Like, because I it's like I know so many people, and I know so many people struggling like ridiculously.
Yeah.
But they love what they do, and they're just living in the worst circumstances.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think if I got $100,000, again, probably Canadian, right? Not really enough to do anything like that. So this is pretty much what I do for like 2 or 3 years. And then hopefully it's big enough by that point that I'm making enough money that it's fine. I can just keep doing that. That'd be my plan, the whole plan.
Yeah, I mean, just to work without having to worry, bringing even a dime would be such a blessing.
Oh yeah.
But I would definitely like get 2 or 3 assistants, like have a cook and a cleaner for my house and office, a driver, it's like
That sounds like a plan.
yeah, just make my life easy as hell. I just want to do what I want to do.
You guys do all the mundane shit. I'm just gonna draw, and we'll all be happy.
It's like my life is set up like that now, except I do everything. It's like I do what I want, but I'm doing it all.
Yeah. Gotta fit it all around the schedule.
When I was working on Aquaman, mostly Aquaman, because it was a monthly gig or close to it at times. I think I had up to 5 assistants. Not I only had one at a time.
Yeah.
I think the first one was my best one, and she went on to do bigger and better things. And then some of the other ones were not so great or not available.
Yeah.
That stuff works out. But I never wanted to have an assistant, but everything was crushing. Like,
well, I imagine the schedule gets to be a bit much sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like I was well liked, and definitely they liked my work. And it was just like, do what you can, whatever, and any overflow you can't handle, they got Mark McKenna to come in and do pages. He did a lot.
I know that name, yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot of pages. He did a lot of the covers that I wasn't able to jump on or whatever.
Yeah.
So, it works out.
Good stuff.
Yeah. As an indie guy, a perfect schedule would be either bi-monthly or quarterly, like depending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've thought about that. Like, how often could I put out an issue? I think fastest would probably be bi-monthly. I don't think there's any chance to monthly schedule for me.
How's it working?
Wiley's asking, did comic companies still have inventory stories in case a deadline is missed? I got to assume.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, because that was a big thing back in the day. I kind of think maybe they cut that out because, what there's like the cheapest way to run a company is to just pay the people doing the books that you're going to publish right away,
Right.
So to keep inventory stories around is a lot more expensive.
Sure.
So it's like
Marvel, I mean, they do have that Disney and Warner money, but
they don't, like, because they don't know what the hell they're doing.
yeah.
They're not running the companies good, now. Like,
No.
they barely were back then, but they had more sense. Like, I don't know. It's always a struggle between creative and suits.
Yeah. I would imagine.
You want to go out, buddy? My cat wakes up and starts cleaning himself at my feet.
All right. Is that the sign?
It's not distracting at all. Maybe I should take 5. Let me take 5, and I want to clean my brush anyway. So I'll be back. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, the stories used to be a way for new artists to get experience. I agree. There was lots of ways back in the day for new artists to get experience, right? Like if it wasn't a one-off story, it was something like Marvel Comics Presents, or like there was always some kind of backup feature, or here, do some covers, or here, do some entries in Marvel Universe, or like they always had so much going on. It's one of the things about those early days of Image is like they didn't have any of that. So when somebody wasn't very good yet, it's like, well, tough shit. We don't have a way for you to get better. You're just gonna have to draw and suck. When Bailey first broke it, yeah. Well, it was like years before he was like a full-on full-time penciler, right? Like had his own book. What was the first one? New Warriors. But he broke in like '85, I think. So that was like 5 years of just like plugging away. That thing kind of sucks. Oh well. Yeah, a lot of people like New Warriors. I checked out that first issue. It was better than I thought it was going to be, considering I don't like any of the characters very much. At least not on first blush. If you're reading it, maybe it's probably different. But no, that first issue went well. It was like well constructed. It was nice. Night Mask. I'm not sure if I know that one. I wonder if that's the one I... Oh, from 1986. That is not familiar. All right. Yeah, I am not familiar with that at all. All right, we're just going to have some general hatching here, I think, to kind of indicate that they're on a surface. As a New Universe? Okay, it looks kind of like New Universe. I don't know a lot about New Universe. I don't think I ever... I think it's unlikely I'm ever going to really get around to checking it, but... I remember reading a couple of issues of DP7, and that's about it. That seemed kind of neat. It seemed like an early shot at, what if people had like low-level powers and it was kind of realistic? Or at least the issue I kind of half remember from when I was 6 seemed like that anyway. Let's just get it off there. Yeah, there's always new comics to check out. Finding Atari Force Again was great. That was one of those comics from when I was a kid that I didn't, I didn't read comics regularly when I was a kid. It's just if like you go somewhere sometimes like dentist's office maybe, and somebody has Spider-Man comics. Like, cool, I got something to do. But yeah, I had like a daycare from when up until I was like 7 or 8, and somebody there was into comics. I remember that. So I remember there being like, oh hey Peter.
Hey.
I was just saying how when I was growing up, when I was like, because I didn't get into comics early.
Right.
They were just kind of one of many things that were flying around at the time. But when I was in like daycare up until I was like 8, somebody who was working there, I think, was into comics because like there was issues of Atari Force there. I remember there was like Alien Legion and like original Ghost Rider. I can remember.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's like not necessarily the stuff you'd pick up off the rack.
No, but great books to get you into them.
Yeah, no, I remember. I distinctly remember seeing like Alien Legion #1 there. Like I'm thinking that cover's incredible, and now I have a copy.
Right.
I'll have to hit that at some point.
Oh yeah, good stuff. I mean, that's like Micronauts. Like,
oh yeah,
when that came out, that's like I don't know what the hell this is,
No, nobody does.
Yeah. I want to pick it up for the art.
Yeah, well, like Michael Golden drew like the first 10, 15 issues, something like that.
Yeah, there's some is it Comic Tropes? There's a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I think they covered.
Well, there was Cartoonist Kayfabe. Cartoonist Kayfabe went over it. I remember that.
Oh, maybe like or Uncle Jerk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. He did like a
yeah
multi-part serial
on
Michael Golden. Yeah.
Want to go out, buddy?
And hey, the cord is in the house.
James cord. And pig-headed soul.
Oh, hey. That's my buddy Jay. Him and I started drawing comics together when we were like teenagers.
Oh, cool. So you mentioned like you and your brother were goofing around, coming up with ideas or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, is he still into comics or he's moved on?
I don't know. He's probably like, well, it's like, am I still into comics? Like modern comics? Like, not really, you know, like I don't read what Marvel and DC do. I don't know. I don't know who does that. So plenty of people do, I'm sure, but no, I don't. I mean, he might be keeping up on it to some degree, but I don't think it's very dedicated now.
Yeah.
But you know, I might be his source for comics news now.
That's fine. I mean, you know, because it's me, like I'm the youngest, and then there's Jimmy, and then two older brothers, and they're, you know, not into comics.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wasn't doing it for a living, would I be into them? Yeah.
These days, I mean, not too many people are, right? Unfortunately. Or at least not Marvel and DC. I guess it's easier to get your indie stuff than it ever has been, but or if you read like webtoons or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And Jay said, I know where the bad drawings are buried. Yep.
Yeah. My brother used to, like, I for sure thought Jimmy would have gotten into penciling books.
Yeah.
You know, when we were young, like, he was always super outgoing, just kind of like my mom, well, both my parents, like just really easy for him to talk to anybody. He had 100 stories, you know, like I was a quiet one. I didn't say anything for the first part of my life.
Yeah.
You know, he used to draw all the time. He used to do like a stream of consciousness drawings. So he'd have a page and he'd draw little things here, and somehow everything would connect on the page.
Yeah.
Like, so something you would see in Mad Magazine or something, like just really funny, quirky drawings and whatnot.
That's cool.
Eventually, he got into drawing comics, but he wasn't into superheroes.
Yeah.
So everything was sort of like a version of Magnum Force, like Clint Eastwood Magnum Force.
Yeah.
You know, guys in suits and shades and guns and yeah. You know, he's drawn some stuff, but mostly you know, he was an inker and now mostly he's a writer.
Yeah.
Coloring now, whatever.
That's cool. And
Yeah.
you know, it's cool he's still in it.
Oh yeah. Huh? You know, he's what I tell people, he's the high end. I'm the starting house. He's Mr. Hollywood, and I'm scratching by.
That's you know. That's also cool that you're still in comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love it. It's like
Well, I feel like I have to because it's the only thing I can do fairly well.
yeah, well, that's just it, you know.
Yeah.
If it wasn't this, I'd be washing dishes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've done that. There's no fame in that. No.
Not so much. That'll work, I guess. D-Man saying that's the Micronauts was the first comic he got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
That came out. That was a while ago.
Just a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Like 1980, I think.
Probably.
Yeah. Now I gotta check. 1979.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back there.
You know, it's funny. I used to think the 70s were like the boring era of comics, but there was a lot of great things happening.
There's some weird shit going on. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it was before like they started killing heroes and like changing costumes but there was still a lot of great things going, a lot of artists and great writers and artists and books happening.
Well, I mean, that was kind of the Neil Adams era, right? I mean, that's he came up with some great shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure when like Superman versus Muhammad Ali came out, but
I want to say like 74 or something. Yeah,
that was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jay's saying I have also given him solid insurance advice. That's true. I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I asked my brother, like, I don't remember what were the first comics I was looking at or checking out. My brother reminded me. We used to go to a local barber, and he had a stack of magazines, but he also would have a stack of comics.
That works.
Yeah, and those were like Richie Rich and Archie comics, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Not Ghost Rider and other exciting.
No, but that's like gateway stuff. That's how you start getting into it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so now I understand the format.
Right.
Now, wait a minute. I think this thing over here appeals to me a little bit more. So I mean, you know, Ghost Rider or Archie, Richie Rich, and all that, they had their place.
Okay.
I mean, how many people did Sonic get into comics? I think quite a few, actually.
Yep.
So you couldn't knock all that kiddie stuff. That stuff was necessary.
I mean, Neil Adams did some RG guns.
Did he?
Yeah, at some point.
All right, cool. I wasn't even aware of that. Oh yeah, and Jay's or Pig-Headed Soul is a big fan of the Carl Barks Scrooge stuff, and
Oh yeah.
yeah. I never taken a good look at it, but I mean, everybody always raves about it. Not enough rendering for me personally, but
a lot of those books, they really were into the craft of it.
yes.
They took it seriously.
Oh, big time. Yeah, a lot of those, like some guys are very clearly just they're trying to get by. And,
Right.
That's their job, and they're okay. Well, I figured out a formula, and now I can just pump these out every day.
Right.
But some guys you can tell they get into it as an art form, which is wild.
Yeah, to me, it's that's what it is. It's like if I'm able to do this for the rest of my life, it's a fucking art form, and I want to do it to the best of my ability.
Yeah, absolutely. I always look at I think my pinnacle for comic strips is like Calvin and Hobbes personally, but
Yeah, that stuff was excellent.
That's a guy who's constantly trying to test himself what he could do, and what he could get away with.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the first strip I was into as a kid was Peanuts, and there's definitely art to what he was doing. Like for a guy who couldn't draw really, but it was art.
Good writer though, yes.
Yeah. But there was some great ones back when.
Yeah. Wiley says he has all the Calvin and Hobbes collections. Very nice. I want to get those. There's the box set, the complete, I guess, Calvin and Hobbes. It's like 3 volumes. I think it looks fucking gorgeous. There's very few like collector items I feel like I need to have at some point, but that's one of them, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely something to have in your collection.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's just gorgeous to look at.
Oh yeah. Some dudes found a first edition Superman in their mom's attic and sold it for $9 million. I believe it. Be quite a find.
Yeah.
Gasoline Alley. Which is Gasoline Alley?
That's one of the newspaper strips.
Okay.
That was a good one. Really good one. I liked.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, right. I think Jay was posting about this earlier. I don't know. See, if they ever start gritting their teeth, then I might start reading it. Not quite enough speed lines and that kind of shit for me.
One of the strips I was really into was Dick Tracy.
Oh, yeah.
It had really, like Dick Tracy had the Rogues Gallery, like Batman, like
Yep.
All these really peculiar looking gangsters and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it was drawn really quirky.
Yes.
Very quirky style. Yeah, and I was really into it.
I think it was rare for me to find a newspaper that had Dick Tracy when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I always get stuck with like Hagar or Kathy.
Well, Hagar was great. Kathy was like one of the last ones I would read. Like I really read everything. Like there'll be the first wave that these are the ones I want to read right away.
Yeah.
And then the second wave, these are okay. And then
Yeah.
the third wave, these suck, but I got nothing else to read.
That's the thing. What am I gonna? I'm gonna cop out halfway through. No, we're gonna find out what's going on in the family circus today.
That's right.
Yeah.
What they got up to? What happened with the dog?
Yeah. Oh, Billy's running through the house. Oh shit! Look out.
When I was at Valiant, I forget the artist's name, but the artist that was drawing Eternal Warrior did a newspaper strip for years, and he had that style, and he was so good. You could just see it on the page, like how good he was.
Yeah.
And I was inking backgrounds, and he was doing the figures and faces and whatnot. It was really a pleasure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you pick up a few things from
him? I only saw him once. He came to like a party, and by the time I saw him, met him, he was already drunk. It usually is the case. Like I remember the first time I saw, before John Byrne on the X-Men, is Dave Cockrum, and I met Dave, and he was drunk.
Oh.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to they did a Dave Cockrum tribute book, and a friend of mine penciled a pin up, and I inked it for it.
Yeah. That's good shit.
Yeah. Because Dave was kind of a legend.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He came up with the looks of a lot of the characters. It all came from Legion of Superheroes before X-Men. He did a lot of work.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not a huge fan of the Cockrum era myself, but I understand the significance at least. So.
Right.
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta look up back muscles again. Every 5 pages, I got to look up how to draw back muscles.
Well, he says Cochran would have been great on Spider-Man. I think so.
Well, I wouldn't have necessarily expected Ron Friends to be great on Spider-Man, but he kind of was, right?
Well, Ron did a lot of issues of Thor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had kind of a. No, you know what? I'm thinking of Don Heck now, but yeah, no, he did do a lot of Thor.
I mean, a lot of those older artists. I mean, Herb Trimp. You know, like.
Yeah.
They're not big names, but they did a lot of great work.
Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, Trippy, he kind of made the Hulk what it was eventually, or he set it up to become what it was anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's guys like Jim Stranko who came in.
Yeah,
did like 8 books and became a legend.
Yeah.
I met Strago.
Did you? That must have been something.
Yeah, actually, it's like, so back in the day, like the New York Comic Con right now is in the Javits Center. Back in the day, when the Javits Center was first built, there was a New York Comic Convention there.
Yeah.
But that was, run by the mafia or something or another. Anyway.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. So at some point it got closed down or whatever. It didn't happen one year. So Billy Tucci and my brother and some other people like went searching for a place to have a convention, like it's not happening this year. But we need to have a convention. So they scrambled and found this. It was the basement of a church.
Okay.
And so they made it happen. And I went. Yeah, I went. I showed up late, for whatever reason. I had a table or a spot or whatever with my friends.
Yeah.
And I walk in, and one of my friends is like, "Hey, Pete, Jim Shooter's looking for you." I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm serious. He's looking for you." It's like, "Oh, okay." So
that might work out well. Or not.
I put my stuff down and I went to look for him. The thing about the basement of the church, there's a million little rooms on all along the edge of it. And so I didn't know where the hell, like nothing was planned, nothing was, there was no signs pointing anywhere. I had to go through the whole place to track him down.
Yeah.
And I finally found him. He's like in a good sized room, and he's the only one there with 5 tables, and he's just standing behind.
Okay.
And I go up to him. I'm like, "Hi, I'm Peter Palmiotti. I heard you were looking for me." He's like, "Yeah, hey Pete, how's it going?" Big character.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so he my brother kind of knew him and told Jim that we were both big fans of his work, and so he wanted to meet me, and we talked for a while, and great guy.
That's cool.
Definitely a character, and I mean, Jesus Christ, the small amount of work he's done in comics is all phenomenal. He did his own magazine for a while, which was.
Are we talking Shooter or Steranko here?
Jim Stranko.
Okay, I thought you said Shooter. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, the completely different guy. he did a magazine previews or something along those lines, where it was comics and movies and a whole bunch of whatever.
Yeah.
But he had the greatest design sense.
Yes.
Typefaces, the quality of paper. There were little
Well, his stuff was groundbreaking in the 70s, yeah. Or like 60s too, I guess.
His magazine was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was where I first saw Indiana Jones behind the scenes stuff, because he did a lot of the paintings that inspired scenes in the movie.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. The magazine was phenomenal. Like, one day I'll probably try to search him down and so I can, just glaze over again.
Yeah.
No,
that's the thing I always hear about Steranko. Apart from that, just like the design sense, is that he's kind of the guy who takes over the room.
Yeah, and like you see him now, he's much older.
Sure.
He's still getting out there and still, selling his wares, and he was a great artist, and a lot of his stuff looked a little curvy, but it's like what a lot of them were influenced at.
Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't exactly be the first one.
But
I'd say most of the people at least at Marvel in the late 60s would probably have been at least somewhat influenced by Kirby.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know if because they had to, or because that's what came before, or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, good guy. It was sweet of him. Like, I'm searching for Peter Palmiotti.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I love Jim Stranko's art. He did a book called Chandler.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one, I don't think.
No. It was very much, a pulp detective story.
Okay. So like Raymond Chandler then.
Yeah, like Raymond Chandler.
Gotcha.
And it was all done in pencil.
All right.
Just penciled and colored. It's a gorgeous book. And yeah, it was like two versions of it. There was like it's almost like a manga mini version of it. It's like,
okay, yeah.
I want the big one. Be able to see what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that for years. He did all the Captain America, which was gorgeous. The Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. gorgeous books.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Some crazy stuff for sure.
Yeah. He also did. Oh, he did. There was a Sean Connery sci-fi movie called Outland.
Okay, they're gonna say Zardoz for a second.
No.
And he designed the codpiece.
A whole costume.
Yeah.
Now Outland was it's just like some oil rig out in space or something or another. Murders and happening and whatnot.
All right.
He did the comic adaptation to that, but in a very bold style. It was kind of awesome.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. Like back then, there weren't a lot of decent movie adaptations. Artistically speaking, like I loved Alien. Simonson. Walt Simonson did and I think that's the first one I really loved, but I think Star Wars was before that because Alan Williamson did Star Wars, and those were phenomenal.
Those early issues are fantastic looking.
Yeah. You got to meet Al Williamson. That's like talk about classic guys. Like he did stuff with Frank Frazetta back in the day.
Yeah, no kidding.
All
like
the
worked with everybody.
Stuff. Yeah.
Do you have any pointers for you? It's like, I learned lessons from Al Williamson. He was my mentor.
It's like I really loved, for many reasons, Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah. Him and Rick Leonardi.
Yeah, it's written really good, and that's like, to me, that's Peter David's best work. Because I didn't read everything Peter David, but
I don't think too many people did, really. That guy was prolific as shit.
Yeah. But his Spider-Man 2099 was the best Spider-Man series, I think.
At the time, probably, yeah.
Yeah, Rick Leonardi killed it. Like, I love that series. Visually, it was outstanding. And then Al Williamson inking, gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, it was a great looking book for sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of the class of the 2099 books. But
See that one, or the one that Stan Lee wrote with the garbage man?
Yep. Nothing else quite compares. Marvel was known for, like, talking about, what was the new, there was 2099 era, the New Wave, or whatever it was called. I just mentioned it before. I don't know. Oh, New Universe?
New Universe,
yeah.
Like they did stuff like that constantly. I mean, they're still doing that. Like, they got the Ultimates right now. DC's got whatever the Batman is called.
Oh, the Absolute line.
Absolute. That's it. Yeah. It's like that's how they do new stuff. They use the same characters, do new stuff with them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
itself.
You can't trust if you're coming up with something new. You can't trust it'll be popular. So don't ever do anything new.
Yeah.
I think that's the lesson that we learned.
Well, they are doing Vertigo again, DC.
Are they?
Yeah, it's like I looked at the titles and I'm like, nothing, not one title looks appealing to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out what that's all about.
Yeah.
I liked Vertigo back in the day, at least a few titles, but I think probably.
Oh yeah, they had good stuff. Even like I don't know, it's just like Shade the Changing Man, which normally like if it wasn't a DC book, I probably would have never seen it or looked at it.
Yeah.
But I kind of liked it, and other things they came out with. Constantine, it's like, why am I reading this? I don't know, but it's not horrible, John says Spider-Man and X-Men were about the only $29.99 books I remember liking.
Yeah.
Garbage Pail, $29.99. Did they do that? It could have been a joke book. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, $29.99, it seemed like a pretty cool idea and everything, but like it didn't look like there were too many books that actually executed it too well.
You need to get on it first, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, particularly in like 92 or whatever it was. I think it was 92, yeah. That's kind of the foundation.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered hearing about like people digging on Doom 2099, so I got the first issue of that. It's like, okay, maybe this would be good. And it's like, that's just kind of boring. It's like, okay, I'm gonna make a video about that then.
Was that Pat Broderick, I think, on art or something?
I think so, yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, I like Pat's work. I always, it's like even before I got into the business, I was looking at a lot of artists as an inker and saying, yeah, I could fix them.
That's a cool feeling to have. And take the world by storm.
Man, how many times have I thought that, and it never happened, but
Oh yeah. One of these times, for sure.
But yeah, I guess I always had that sort of mentality. Like, like I said, I read Peanuts. It's like I remember
You got to keep thinking
getting a lot of the Peanut strips and just going over the art with pencil, giving like, the character shadow and stuff. Trying to the art.
Yep.
Like,
this Charles Schultz guy doesn't know what he's doing. I got to help him out.
Yeah, it's like make it look 3D.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had that thought, but like, oh, I can do a better job in this, or I can fix that. It's like, no, I'm gonna have to trick my way into the comics industry, I think, if I'm ever gonna get there.
Well, I think like people are so high on like, oh, I know all these fantastic artists, and I've read all the art history and blah blah blah. I know all this thing, and yeah, like I'm inspired by phenomenal artists. True, but I think it's the bad art that I've seen throughout the years that like, yeah, I can fix this, or I can do better than that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, thinking about it, that is one of the things that kind of got me like jump started me on Blood Force, is like looking at Brigade again. Like Brigade #1, and it's like, oh, come on, I can do better than this. I know I can. Now that's exactly the criteria. Is are you good at the drawing? Then you get to draw comics. It's like that's not really how it works, but.
There was the artist Alan Weiss, who was actually pretty good, but all his characters had a weird smile.
Okay. There's a few to do that.
Like everybody's like smiling insanely.
Let's see here. Oh yeah.
I know Alan Davis was loved by many.
Yep.
He did great work.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, if I worked with him, I would say just change it up a little bit here and there. Like everything looks
not as much as if you were working with somebody else. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, like it takes a lot of work to be consistent like he was. Like, you know,
oh yeah.
There's few artists like there's John Byrne, there's George Perez, and Alan Davis is, like it takes a lot to be that consistent, but you want to throw, just throw a curve in there somewhere.
Yeah, I suppose. And Alan Davis, I don't know, like his stuff always looks so smooth. It's like that's what you go to Alan Davis for,
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely really good at what he did.
Yeah.
But like, you get somebody like Sienkiewicz, and he's the opposite end of the spectrum.
Oh yeah, you don't know what you're going to get from him.
You don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah. Maybe he's decided today he's going to go back to drawing like Neil Adams. You don't know.
Yeah. John says, as bad as it sounds, looking at some of the bad art we talked about helped push me to where I am.
Yeah.
If they can make it, why can't I? Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Kind of the same thought. It's not what I've had very often, but every once in a while. More often, I look at people who are good and I go, "Oh fuck, I can't match that. Forget it."
Give it up. Yeah, it's like comics. I could do comics. I may not be able to fly the space shuttle, but god damn it, I could work on a comic.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, John's ripping on Mark Pacella now. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a fan of his stuff.
What book?
I think he got a little bit better, but his early stuff is pretty bad.
What book did he work on?
He came in working on X-Force right when Rob left.
Okay. Right.
He had kind of a blocky style, and it was ugly. He was doing what else did he do? He did Dooms 4, the miniseries, which I'm sure you remember.
No.
Yeah. And he did at least one fill-in issue on X Factor where I was like, "Oh God, what the hell happened?"
I think I remember his work.
Yeah. Oh, and apparently he did an Alpha Flight.
Mm-hmm.
Right around the time when North Star was coming out as gay. I think he got to draw that panel. and then that panel gets referenced all the time as being one of the silliest moments in Marvel, I think.
I definitely wasn't reading the book then.
I don't think very many people were reading Alpha Flight at that time.
Have you ever read John Byrne's Next Man?
Yeah, I read at least. I've got at least the first 6 issues.
Right.
I don't think I ever, because he did finish it eventually, didn't he?
Yeah. I don't know if it was Dark Horse collected it, or, and however
I
it
know it
was
sat unfinished for like it got up to I don't know like issue 30 something or something like that. And
yeah,
then it kind of sat for like a decade or something, and then he went back and finished it.
yeah. I gotta eventually pick it up and finish reading it.
Yeah,
because I liked it. I liked it.
well, it was cool at the time. I mean, like it was approaching superheroes in a way that wasn't really being done too often. I feel like where he was going for like an ultra realistic kind of thing.
Yeah, as realistic as John Byrne would get, but
Yeah, but I mean, well, like in comparison to what was going on at the time, like it's not like Ultimates or anything like that, where it's like what if the Avengers were a shock kind of force.
right.
It's more, like if they had like basic powers and what's a good scenario for that? I think he came up with a good one. And at the time, it was like, I don't know, it felt kind of mind blowing. It's like, oh shit, her hair is it's so like hard that it'll cut a dude's fingers off if he tries to grab it. Or the one guy who's got the speed powers, so his legs grow to like grotesque size.
Yeah, that I remember for sure.
Yeah. No, there's some really fun stuff in there.
Yeah, and I like the whatever it was, the backstory too.
Well, yeah, the VR simulation and all that. I don't think I know too much about it. I know they just got their kind of paradise that they grew up in like virtual reality.
Something. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember much of it, but I remember liking it at the time. It's like that's how I file things. It's like might not remember the details of anything,
Yeah,
but I remember if I like it or not at the time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I guess it was like 1990 when that started coming out, 91, something like that. Like that was, again, it felt like kind of groundbreaking stuff.
There always seemed to be somebody vying for like to be the next independent publisher, the next superhero or a superhero team or just popular book or whatever.
Yeah, there's a while there where it just if you had an idea for a comic, it's you can take it to like I don't know. There's like a good couple dozen small press publishers and it's totally viable as like a source of income.
Yeah,
that was a cool time.
Like Dark Horse tried to do the whole superhero trend. I mean, they had Adam Hughes,
Greatest World, and all that.
Yeah, my brother inked X, that book X.
Oh yeah.
I
just remember the Frank Miller cover.
Yeah, I mean, it's like companies tried and failed. It was interesting to watch all that happen.
Yeah, for sure. It was a very interesting time in the 90s in comics, for sure.
Yeah. It's... My brother occasionally sends me a box of books.
Oh, yeah.
Because he gets all this stuff for free. I used to. in the 90s, man, I was reading like 1,000 books a month.
Yeah.
Because there'd be the books I pick up, there'd be all the books the publisher I was working for would send me stuff, and publishers I weren't working for would send me stuff. Anyway, it was ridiculous.
Sounds like an okay problem.
Man, so my point was, the last bunch of boxes he sent me. I mean, most of this stuff is from Image.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of other random stuff, but specifically Image. I would say 99.9% of it is crap.
Okay. Is this new stuff or is this back in the day?
Yeah, new stuff. This is
okay.
All like, this is what Image is
publishing
now, and it's like, you know, like they have their, I think their publishing deal is pretty much the same. If you throw them money, they'll put it out for you.
That's the deal, is that you put up the whatever the printing fee is, and then they'll market it and put it out and all that.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, everybody puts in an effort, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, I think they're trying to hit on the next like Saga or Invincible or Walking Dead or whatever, and you never know exactly what it's going to be. So it's just like, I don't know, give somebody a chance if they seem like they have a vision.
But it's not even that. It's all these just weird in between books. Like,
yeah,
it's just, it's not my taste anymore. It's not. I don't know. It's like,
I remember checking out a few years back from like 2017 or whatever. And it's like, some of these are okay. Some of them are just kind of boring.
The art's nothing in a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell people that try.
Yeah. That's something.
Yeah. Biff says, aren't they also basically bring your own audience? Probably.
Are they? Is that the deal? I thought the whole. I'm pretty sure with Image, like it's them, Marvel and DC that shop owners. That's the thing they can count on. Will bring people in. You know, or maybe it's just lazy shop owners, just like, okay, well, I know that, you know, if I get books from Marvel, DC, and Image, then that'll look fine on a shelf. So that's what I'll do. and don't look any further. You know.
I imagine that's like the hardest job because you got to predict what might sell.
Yeah.
Based off of nothing sometimes.
Yeah. It's like, it looks good. Might work.
You know, it must really suck to be a shop owner and just like putting out thousands of dollars for crap that never sells. And
yeah. You know, how many of them go under now? It's quite a few, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I haven't been to one since we had one here, but it only lasted like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And that was mostly because the D&D club kept it afloat.
Yeah. That's what it takes these days.
Well, if they made half of it a strip joint and half of it a comic store,
that would probably help. Why aren't they thinking like that? You know, they need you to come up with these things for them.
Yeah. I'm sure the kids want a beer or something while they read a comic.
Is kill 6 billion demons an actual? Now I gotta look that up, or if he just made that up. Oh. Kill 6 Billion Demons, Book 4. Okay, I guess that's a real book.
Yeah.
Well, that is what they do, though, where they, you know, I mean, you can submit to Marvel, DC, Image. I don't think you're like. Well, I mean, I don't think you can submit to Marvel and DC. Image, you can, I think.
Right.
But the main way you get discovered these days is they just kind of troll around on Webtoons and whatever the other ones are. Yeah. And if you've got a big enough following, it's like, maybe we can bring this guy in there. He seems to be popular. No judgment on whether or not it's good, I don't think. But
no judgment other than my judgment.
Yeah.
Then you have people like Terry Moore,
mm-hmm.
who did Strangers in Paradise. Then he's got all these other books he's created. You know, that guy's talented.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think, a lot of those guys who got popular in the 90s, like at any point in the 90s, really, like that's as good as it's going to get for a lot of comics people. Yeah. Like otherwise you're just kind of hoping to hit some kind of lottery, but a lot of them, like, they put out a few books, get a little bit of a fan base, and then like you can just ride that for the rest of your career. A lot of people who are just like, this is my jam. They came out with 20 books in 1994, and then every once in a while they come back to it, and I will never give it up. So that's cool. I have no idea how many Strangers in Paradise books there are, though. I think there's quite a few now, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, there's volumes of it, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's a book I enjoyed reading. It's well illustrated,
All right.
and it's something different than what I would pick up. So it stands on its own.
That's cool.
It's like Paul Chadwick does Concrete. That stuff is gorgeous.
Yeah. I never really looked at Concrete.
Probably
should. Yeah.
It's mostly that. Yeah, I don't have a comic store I go to on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with a lot of what's happening out there.
Well, the problem is you got to, if you want to stay up to date, you got to pay attention to those news sites. And man, I really don't want to do that.
News sites, I look at them once in a blue moon, very rarely.
Yeah.
It's like they're so horrible. They're not encouraging to come back.
No. Well, no. There's no real agenda other than like, how can I make my name? Who can I hate on?
Well, it's like, I don't know. They push the popular shit.
Yeah.
And then everything else is movies and TV, and it's like, well, you know what? I'm coming here for movies and TV, not comic stuff, and I'm not coming back because I can get movies and TV everywhere else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, I never read any of that shit myself. That was one of the things about Wizard. At least that book was fun.
I love Wizard. For some reason, if I'm correct, my name was always in the back of it.
Oh, is it?
I think you could find like copies of it online. I should look it up again.
Well, I got a few.
Yeah. I mean, because
you know what? I think I got one right here.
Oh.
How early did you start?
See if I'm lying. I think it was definitely later, like after 35, maybe.
Okay. You know what I've got here is 35.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's the Stephen Platt cover. Okay. I guess we won't find out for sure then, unfortunately.
Well, maybe. Because they had the top 10. I don't know where my name would be there. Because they had the price list, but before the price list.
Oh yeah, references. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this. Because they got to say who's working on what and everything. I don't think you're in this one. Yeah, you would be between Pat Olive and Paul Pelletier. So just a little bit too early. Okay. I don't think I have any later than this. So I'll have to look at that.
Yeah. I could be imagining. It's like definitely like what Vine did. I was a background inker, so I'm not going to be in the front credits, but They listed everybody in the back of the books.
Right.
So for some reason, I think Wizard did that, but I'm not sure why it was listed. I didn't work for the, for Wizard on a regular basis.
Let's see here.
It's all just funny.
No, for sure. Hey, man, I don't have my name in a Wizard anywhere.
But yeah, it was a great magazine. I mean, they didn't do everything right.
No, I got some complaints about Wizard, but...
But, I mean...
Price fixing would be one of them, but,
I had two favorite magazines. Wizard was one of them. The Comics Journal was the other. Now, Wizard you could read in the afternoon.
You might have to dedicate yourself. There was a lot of pages in there, but yeah.
Yeah, but the Comics Journal...
You need like a week for the Comics Journal, yeah.
Well, just for one of their interviews.
Yeah.
I literally would take me a week to read an interview.
Yeah. Those things went on, for sure. Some pretty good ones.
Yeah. Fantastic, but it took forever to read.
Yeah.
But it was definitely, you got your money's worth.
I think everybody who got the Comics Journal, they were pretty happy with what they got most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There were other comic related ones I'm forgetting titles to, but
Oh, what for magazines?
Well,
I remember Hero Illustrated.
Okay, that was one. Was there a mini one, like small size something?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Like focusing on mini comics or.
No. It was like this. The size of the magazine was small.
Okay. I don't remember. No.
I would have to. A quick search would probably find it, but there was a couple of like quirky ones that might not have been around long, but were
Yeah.
pretty good.
I mean, a lot of them started out pretty good, and then it's whether or not they stuck around. They generally indicated whether or not they were going to go downhill. That's just kind of bound to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot tougher to do anything back when.
Oh, for sure.
And make it successful. The first time I saw Wizard magazine, it might have been their first convention, which was in New York.
Okay.
And so imagine they had like a triangle setup of tables, and there was like a castle wall.
Okay.
It's like I have a vague memory of it, but they only did it once.
All right.
Yeah.
Just fortify themselves against the horde.
Well, they were trying to push the wizard of it, and like castle and wizard, and it was kind of corny and hilarious at the same time.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
I saw met Gareb the first time there.
Yeah. The big cheese, yeah.
Yeah, it's like this isn't going anywhere, but they were around a long time.
Oh, for sure. I think that's why I stuck around for a while. It's just because the articles were generally fairly entertaining.
Yeah.
Which wasn't always the case with like comic journalism.
No.
Yeah.
They were really pushing image.
Yeah. Well, they'd always find a new hobby horse. Yeah, remember when they were pushing? Oh fuck! What was the one that had Leonard Nimoy had a comic for? I can't remember the name of it now, but they were pushing a lot of those. Pretty sure Walter Koenig got a couple of our ads in there too.
I know. My friend works with Bill William.
With which?
William Shatner.
Oh, okay.
He was a ghostwriter for.
What for Tech World?
Tech World, yeah, his novel.
Right, I've got Tech World #1, and it's on the schedule, so it's.
Look forward to it.
Any behind the scenes stuff I should know about that?
Oh no, he was a friend after the fact. Like that stuff came out. Like I think the novels were still coming out, so he worked on a novel or two while I knew him.
Yeah.
But me, him, and an artist from Vine, Yvel, worked on a book called Velvet.
All right.
Unfortunately, we only did one issue, but that was like a bad girl comic.
Oh yeah.
But it was Yvel he's freaking phenomenally talented. So it was a pleasure to work on, even though it didn't go anywhere.
I'm making notes of all these comics.
My hard pets.
There's a few called Velvet. There's an Image one and an Adventure Comics one.
Adventure Comics. You know, I don't even remember what.
That's a good looking book.
I think it was self-published. I don't know if it was Adventure.
That's who's working on that. I gotta get them. No, I can't see too clearly. Oh, the second issue doesn't look well. It looks okay. Kurt Tritton and Mark Runyon. So I guess that's not them.
It's not. The artist was CJ something.
Okay.
I'm blanking on his last name.
Yeah,
Henderson or something.
They might not have it in on my comic shop then.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd be surprised if you could find 3 copies now.
Yeah, okay, that would make sense then.
That was from. Yeah, it might have been late 90s. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be. I'd have to track it down for you.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
But it's just like, you know, black and white indie comic from way back.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of those are pretty good.
Yeah, you know. I was willing to be a part of anything, like, and hope that, like, it would be a monthly gig so many times. So many books, so many times. It's like anybody, just do something decent so people will pick it up on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But, you know, back then it was just harder. You know,
There's a switch.
it was just harder to, you know, do a book and get it out there and get it seen.
Yeah, getting it seen is well, it's certainly easier to get it done these days. Getting it seen is still pretty tough because there's just so much out there now.
Well, there's definitely a lot out there, but you don't need everybody to see it. You know,
no, that's true.
Yeah. Like, how many people have pledged to your book? 60?
84.
84. There you go.
That's pretty great.
That's good. You know, I mean, you want bigger numbers if you're going to make it. You know, if you're going to have
eventually, maybe, yeah.
But just the start, you know.
Honestly, that's I wasn't for sure if I'd be able to get that kind of number. So that's pretty cool to see. It does mean I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to mail out. I probably won't have to mail out too many. How many are just got the PDF? Sure, I can check that shit. Oh, and fulfillment. There we go.
People pledge just to read it.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't help. It just shows me everybody because everybody gets a PDF naturally. Oh well.
I'm sure it's there somewhere.
I could probably find it eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't just dig around out here too long though. View project. Okay, how many people picked just the PDF? Come on. 22 pictures. So I'm sending out like 50, 60 physical copies. Well, plus, because some people got the 4-pack. That's cool though.
The 4-pack is the covers?
Yeah, where they got they got all 4 variants.
Right.
So that'll be fun. So yeah, it'll be interesting working out how to go about doing the print run. Well, I mean, because it's basically 4 separate print runs, right? Because it's got 4 covers.
Well, isn't like that's the easiest thing supposedly to do, just to slap another cover on it?
I think so, but I'm not sure if I don't know. The one I was working at before didn't seem to have an option for just swapping out the cover. What I saw at least one that did, but it was I think the price ended up being a bit too much for the whole thing overall. So I still got to look around a little bit to see if I can find something ideal. If I can just go, yeah, okay, slap different covers on 3 of these. That would be the best way to go.
Alternate Comics.
Sounds familiar. I can't remember what they do now.
They do the newsprint comics.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Peter. I'm blanking on his last name. Something S. Yeah, they have I think a deal where it's easy for them, like add your book to their print run, and somehow it benefits both of you.
Yeah, I'd heard of that. That sounds like it could work. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to listen to him all the time. Smetty, yeah, Smetty. I used to listen to him all the time. I mean, like I used to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
As it is, like I've been a lot more active and keeping up with a lot of people, and I'm more exhausted than I've been in a while.
Yeah. That's how it goes. I'll have to look into that then, yeah.
That's something I would love to do. Like, Kickstarter is definitely will be the deluxe version.
Yeah.
But then, eventually you can do the newsprint version and get it more out to the masses kind of deal.
That'd be cool for sure.
Yeah.
I guess the only problem there is distribution.
Well, somebody does that, I believe.
Does he? Okay.
I mean, it's on the site what they offer, I believe.
All right. I'll have to look into that for sure. What was the name of the company again? Alterna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got a proper corner box and everything, huh?
Their books are priced cheap. I think it's $1.
Yeah, no, I saw that some of them are $2.25 and shit.
Yeah.
Say, what is this? 1992?
But they have some fun-looking books. There's a certain overall quality to their books, which is good, and if I was to pick up any one company's books, like all of them, I would pick up all their books.
Yeah. No, it looks like fun.
Yeah.
Some of these do look pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Kenneth Rockefeller, I don't know who you are, but
He's phenomenal.
Yeah. So what are we at now? Like 2.5 hours? Yeah. How are you feeling?
Just thinking about that. But I've been going 2 hours was my max.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay, but probably soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of jonesing for a cigarette right about now. So.
You want me to take over where you're going?
Oh, that might work actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that. All right. I'll be back with you.
All right, folks. Let's talk about the real shit.
There you go.
Now I'm gonna blank. Let's see what else is going on out there. That I haven't already talked about 100 times. I guess I'll talk about myself. I've been trying to do more art of my own, but I realized I just got too much damn work, so I'm gonna finish that. I got a couple of pieces I want to do, just for the sake of doing them. Not that they're going to be Rembrandts, but as an artist, you just got to do things once in a while. So yeah, other than that, I'll be just sharing parts of pages of projects I'm working on as I get them done. The big one is a graphic novel I'm inking. Faction Paradox was originally an image book. Only 2 issues came out in 2003. Was it 2003? Really? Whatever it was. Yeah, so it's got a new writer attached to it, and he saw it as a full graphic novel that he could put his version of the story together into. Kafir was too busy. Kafir was the original artist on the book, and he was too busy to come back. So a friend of mine, Les Linden Garner, is on pencils. I'm on inks. And we'll have a chunk of it done by February, and that's when we're going to crowdfund. It's already got a couple of covers, but we're not going to show off anything until into next year. So that's like the biggest project I got going on. Inking an issue of Hawk in New York, which is a small independent book by my friend Randy Bishop. I'm inking an issue that was already published, but he's going to put my inks into the trade version of the book. Penciling and inking a book for a publisher. So we're co-writing, co-creating. I'm penciling and inking. We're going to get somebody else to color. It's a cyberpunk story. It's called Icebox. That is definitely happening next year because I don't have that much done. I gotta somehow fit that into my schedule to make regular progress on it. But much like this wraparound cover, I've been doing more collaborations, which for me has been a hell of a lot fulfilling. Christy Shin, who you've seen in recent streams of mine, we did a ivy, poison ivy, together. Joe Miller, we did the Galactus one. He's doing an X-Men one. It'll be our second piece together. Neil George, who was on my last stream, he did a Armor Wars Iron Man that I'll be inking. But I sort of took a look at where I am and where the year is. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to finish anything this year, then I got to stop taking on collaborations. But it's been a hell of a lot of fun to do them with other artists. Like, especially this one, this is Dynamite. Mitch is hella talented. And, you know, I know the campaign ends I'm not sure what day it is. Maybe Friday? Wait, it ends on Thanksgiving? No. Probably ends next weekend. I could be wrong. But I hope to have this done before then. You know, I just got way too much work. If perchance you're watching this and you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe. Just type in my name on YouTube and you'll find my channel. If there isn't a link below. Trying to slowly do more there and grow my channel and all that bit. And then I told Mitch, get the hell out of here. Oh. Yeah. I just gotta jump on other things gotta get done. It's like my head is on a swivel. I got so much work. But you know, part of it's my fault. So but it's definitely like, you know, between these collaborations and sort of rejuvenize me.
All right. Back to glasses and giant headphones at the same time.
Toya says, pages are looking awesome, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, man. No, I love how yours is coming along.
Yep, getting there. I was telling the crowd, I would love to finish this before the campaign ends. I got so many things going on. I'm like jumping from one thing to another.
Yeah.
Do you know what your last day is?
Well, it's next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Okay, I was right.
7 p.m. I think. 7 p.m. Pacific.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Yeah.
Everyone that comes through, like every new pledge that comes through, I like celebrate a little. It's like, oh shit, the color might happen.
So where are we right now? Let's take a tally.
Oh, we're at where we were before, 115%.
You need some fresh blood to see it.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like I've maybe exhausted the people who are interested on the few social media things that I post on.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's
the people who are elected. They're probably just kind of sick of seeing my shit. But
do you know Bancroft?
Michael Bancroft, right?
Yes.
I did message him. I don't think he got back to me, but that's okay. And there was another guy too that I reached out to.
I mean, typically, and probably, I don't think he's ever done one that was on Kickstarter.
Okay.
Like he was exclusively Indiegogo.
Yeah.
But now I think he's open to the other one.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't like Kickstarter.
Well, it's a very specific thing for people.
Yeah.
Like specifically why they don't want to do it there, but whatever. Like to each his own.
I mean, it was the one I knew when I started up. I kind of knew about Indiegogo, but like,
well, it's probably a good thing. Indiegogo went through some changes recently, so
yeah, I know. I've heard their stuff isn't there. Something's going on where it's not going very well right now.
Well, you just mentioned Rockaport, the artist.
Yeah.
He had his book on Indiegogo, and it was set to go live, and it was like 3 days from going live, and that's when they did the overhaul.
Okay.
And he had to resubmit it because of that, and I don't think he's launched yet.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, so that to me is a major issue. Like if he can't launch it, he's a big guy with a big fan base, and if it isn't a quick fix, then what the hell's going on over there?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a lot. You kind of depend on everything. Kind of like you get everything else together, and then that thing's going to be fine because it always has been.
Yeah.
Oh, Bancroft has a new account. Oh, that could be why. Maybe I messaged the old one.
This guy. What the hell?
I mean, either way, it's a good excuse. If like it's like, nah, that's okay. My account disappeared. Sorry, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be worth looking into.
Yeah, it
Even
might be a
if
little bit late in the campaign. I know a lot of those guys. They need like a good, like some of them need like a good month or two in advance.
Well,
Hooked up.
I mean, you know, maybe it's just like to get a mention of it in front of other eyes that don't know about your book. Like that's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying do a full show with them.
I mean, if I can, I'd like to. I'm usually when I do
Yeah.
a full show, it tends to work out. But
Yeah.
last few shows I did, I got more pledges out of it, which was awesome.
K-pop and
Yep. And
Dave.
Friday nights.
All right, Friday night.
Yep.
Yeah. I just started watching your interview with Dave before.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like talking to him.
He's a good guy. He does a good book. Yeah.
He does. Yeah. It's always a little like, I'm not the biggest talker, so like it's a good thing I've got a YouTube channel for one thing, but yeah, there's always a bit of like hesitation going on. One of those, it's like, okay, how's this one gonna go?
Right.
Am I gonna be able to talk to this person? So far, it's usually been pretty good.
Yeah, everybody has their own little different system or whatever, or doing their shows and.
Yeah, no, Dave's was pretty easy. That was nice. He did all the proper, just like interview type stuff.
Cool.
K-pop with I had to keep up with a little bit more. She goes fast, like, but it still worked out well.
Right.
I was like got off of there, and my girl was in the living room and could hear me talking. She's like, "I don't think I heard you sound that excited about it before," and I had to keep up the energy.
Yeah, I mean, some people do a real talk show.
Yeah.
Well, it's late in the game, but let's see if I think of anything where you can pop into.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm down for anything. And my week's kind of, I don't have any more appearances scheduled.
Right.
So if anybody has any ideas, I am absolutely down.
I almost never do this, but I'm like saving all the faces for last.
That's always where I go to first.
I know, usually, but like, I guess partially because I'm not like familiar with them all.
Yeah.
And I
it's looking good though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I want to focus. It's like
it's fun.
What I've been doing in the streams is just like not even thinking. I'm just thinking.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be nice. I mean, you've done enough of them that you can just kind of go.
Yeah, but I mean, some things you gotta focus more on than not.
No, for sure.
Does interviews. Yeah, but I think she's somebody who would want to plan it way
Yeah.
ahead. Um,
I'm not familiar with that one yet.
well, she's got her own campaign going.
Okay. Well, maybe for issue 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Put together definitely a bigger list for issue 2. You know, as you have a book, you know, a lot of these will open up to you and whatnot. I had a channel I never heard of message me a week ago. He was like, "You want to be on a channel?" I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, man.
You know, especially that it's not until next year. And part of the perk is I'll be the show credits will be on IMDb.
Okay, cool.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
That's cool. Oh, I think I have seen a video or 2 pop up from Saya. Okay. Damn, she's good, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, she's done, you know, she worked for Michael Turner's company.
Okay, I can kind of see that.
Asking, yeah. It's her book and your book that I'm pledged to right now.
That's heady company. I appreciate it.
Yeah. The funds are in the bank this time, as opposed to the 100 other times I placed something.
I guess that's another thing I'm gonna keep an eye out for once that actually goes through. Is that they don't withdraw anything until the thing is over, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I guess there'll be the odd person where it doesn't go through for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of times I'm like, oh, I forget when it ended, and but the good thing is like I think it's a 7-day grace period where you can get the funds in.
Okay.
So if they don't get it right away and they don't get it in the next, like the first 3 or 4 days, you can message them, remind them.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Okay. Well, you'll be learning a lot over the course of this thing.
Yeah, well, you know, it's business. It's a lot to learn.
Yeah. That's okay. This first part has turned out to be pretty fun, at least. I can do without the posting constantly. I hate doing that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you just try to figure out a way where it's like effective as opposed to just spamming everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm just kind of throwing shit at the wall most of the time and going, okay, I don't know, maybe this will work. We'll see how.
Yeah. That's how it usually goes. I mean, you know, putting a book together is like throwing stuff.
Yeah, kind
of. But yeah, so we're close to 3 hours, and I guess I can eat something soon.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. All right, where are we at? 250. Oh yeah, shit, right up there. That's good. We can wrap it up.
Cool, it's been fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot for coming on. It's been a good time.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right. What are you going online next?
Definitely this week, but I'll also be going on and working on a Armor Wars Iron Man by Neil George. But like I said, I want to get this piece done. I might do some of it off camera just to speed up the process.
For sure.
What did you say?
Oh, I said for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know for sure, but I'll let you know when I know.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
I got this thing I'm working. I decided to do off camera where for inside front cover. It's like, oh, you know what? We should do the Youngblood thing where we show the team and all the team names and everything.
Nice.
So I got to come up with all my extra material. I mean, things can get funded. I got to come up with an inside front cover for one thing, like credits and shit.
Yeah.
So
I love like I've seen plenty of books where it's like, say it's 24 pages of story.
Yeah.
They slap a cover on that and there's no extra anything.
Yeah.
So I like, a nicely done credits page, an editorial from the creator, a letters page if possible, some artwork, sketches maybe early.
Yeah.
Like I like the published book, the printed book, to be the event, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was at least thinking of like versions by other people because there have been a few who've done some now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a collection of fan art for my character.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah. So okay, note from the creator. I keep forgetting about that, but that doesn't sound like a bad idea. All right. Yeah, there's things to think about.
And you're streaming this week, and you're going to stream on the day?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go on Wednesday as usual. And then, I guess we'll go on Saturday night. Well, afternoon, maybe my time. Like, just start like 2-3 hours. Well, like 3 hours, I guess, before the deadline.
Right.
Maybe do like a bit of a countdown thing.
Cool.
So that'll be cool. Hope we can crack $5,000. That'd be awesome. $5,000 Canadian.
I'm available at that point if you want me to come on the last one.
All right. We could do that.
Sweet.
All right. Well, I think I'll shut it down now. So thanks everybody for sticking around. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys on Wednesday night. Thanks again, Peter, for coming by.
My pleasure.
All right. Peace, guys.
Hi, everybody.